Lynn? Oh no, it's black. Give us a second. Wait. Okay, we got a message. What happened? Oh no, no se pega. Okay, no sabay sira link rato sina and be back. Give us a second. Okay. Lynn, can you hear us?
Sí, ¿vos escuchar a mí?
Yes. Oh my gosh, me to sinti man ibabisa worry like a boomer, although we are total millennials. It's like, no stay used to things.
No, me no sabi, me to escuchar turcos, and then
you didn't.
It all went.
We
but
are
it's okay,
here.
no stay awo.
Lynn, contanos king why you're here today. And wait, before we continue, but visa scientifico political na papiamento, is that how you would translate what you are? Or what would be the good translation?
Suppose, sí. Pero amit the gist who's a political scientist, mas amel siguro.
Okay. Si ting un hende ifo kusa kung nos por translate degree aqui na papiamento, please laganos sa ating comments para nos siguro si batayama.
Sí,
Sí, to, un científico político.
It's a scientifico politico, but I feel like it is una hobby mas grande. And I don't know si me por fill in that position. There's
right.
one cute political science.
Yes. Contanos king bata why you're here today and whatever else you want to tell us about you.
Okay, so, by law, I'm Marilynn Hermans, pero today I'm Political Lynn, which is literally political Lynn of politically ku NN sutras, how you want to do it. I recently graduated di Leiden Universiteit ku political science degree, and yeah, the time was now to do something for my island. So yeah, I'm trying to hulaan pa akong otro master's degree. Pero may nakalaga, time passed me by. So yeah, mirando ko gobyerno kay. I have a degree in that field. The time is now to launch something, and that's Political Lynn, which is basically a platform kami to make politics mas accessible, relatable, understandable. Gewoon, how would you talk to your friends about politics? So that's why I'm here today, because we're friends and we're gonna talk about politics.
Oh my gosh, I love that. Comba ponele into perspective, like how you would talk to friends about politics. And me curious ito un bon segue into that, right? So, should friends talk about politics? Me hindi ko for the longest time, ting man this unspoken rule, kuting topiko nang ko you should not talk to people about. Unless what man hope siguro kiko nang opinion ta qual in my opinion ta pone ko ripoto keda within a bubble ku punota porta challenge bo opinion of another challenge bo point of view pero for the longest time no sa wak politica man un tabu topic anto algo ku portre se discourse to the point di basta portate asa kibra un relasyon di amistad sa problema na din família, outros se trouwens, mi tawai papel un tiki di assesi on the psychological level, ku diferentes psikolog nang anto ki impact effect ku ita durante fini aya, which is already basta un heightened emotion time of the year. Pero di bo perspective, pakico portate ng kultura, nos ting miedo di papel ku amistad ng people that we know about politics, anto should we be doing that more?
Oh, that's a good question, honestly. And may tayo puro ba na contestar yung mas cortico possible because we only have an hour. Pero, I think ito mixto di cos na Aruba. There's ito kultura di wasa botin ko respetabo grandi nang there's obviously mita scientifico politica tabaw di say kung manera okay bo mayor na nga vota pa algo nanta mas grandi nang sami ho botin ko follow that. Anto ito ko mix of kung no salanta I think it's that. Because I know some of ano to papi over the politica. There's ano to papi over the politica. But thankfully, at the same time, I feel like no generation ta mas open to having a conversation. Isa ko nada the act personal. Man yung difference in opinion. Yeah, depends on the difference in opinion, which is also another topic. Because, anyways, you know, we are more open to having a conversation. So I think it's just that, like a difference in culture. Pero meeting could be sa ko hope fortunate to have like people around me kuta nang sa ako politics is my thing. This nang sa ako it's gonna be a topic of discussion and like ding un momento it's gonna come up. So
Mita kira tambe simiwak, por ejemplo, sa lokal ko ba mention, no? A power distance conocing de nos cultura entre nos elders, being parents, grandparents, uncles, whatever. Pero también me quiere effect ko nossa to conocer pa hobi aya legacy voters anto agora que buting henanan ko ta mas swing voters really nanta vota pa whomever nanta sinti ta align ko ng norms and values in that election cycle sobre say tambe nanta realize por cambio ko tempo anto botawak ko me quiere eta vira mais difícil tem hora para ter uma conversação com gente que tá loyalist versus gente que portata tá mais crítico, no? Which I mean, me quiere in any conversational context, I say that by challenge, right? Si bota bisami ko bota gusta vanilla ice cream and you haven't tried any other ice cream, then it's gonna be hard for me to argue how another ice cream might be a good try. So, yeah.
But it's a lot like a say, no? This I agree, Kubo, that's kind of our issue. But at the same time, I hope be happy kung the younger generation to open to talk about politics. Itame, okay, this is gonna sound a little controversial. I'm kind of happy kung seeing manera hope swing voters right now.
Okay.
Pasobra it's the show tame kung hinata manera not loyal na partido. And nantawag okay, king po hasimi ho pa Aruba, which I kind of appreciate. I'm not gonna lie. Which, yeah, at the same time, imalo dia saita kuno sa dating dos koalisyon, which to me and from my point of view was a little unstable because I feel like sa koalisyon, but spend more time like keeping the other party happy than actually trabajando. Pero that's my opinion. So, me was say like my opinion is not the law, you guys. So, like, I disclaimer, it's like just my opinion. This.
Everything that we say in Sincere Carolina, although we speak to experts, is host and guest opinions.
Yep.
And please do not take it as undisputable facts.
Oh yeah.
Pero ma-mention algo interesante si imita kere indeed ita trahariba lokal po tayo party di keeping politicians on their toes, right? Bota pone ko hende nota ervanuit ko un certo demographic, be it age of un distrito of algo assim na tabay vota pabo de facto, pero bota bay traha un tiki mas duro riba justificar pakico bolo mester un voto coming up of pakico bolo mester un voto again based on whatever work you did den ultimo periodo di gobernación of kubota auto parlamentario. Então me te quero ko esse tahasiele mas challenging in a positive way pa sobra kubo mester hobo mes bezig tambe ding duna kwenta anto me te quero ko ora bota assumir ko bota conta riba legacy voters porta bota perde incentive pa duna kwenta riba ki cultura passa as não a passa. So me te quero say tambe é importante, right? Sa kita temporada que você escuta all the promises.
Oh yeah.
And all the fairy tales, right? Kuta tapone kung hindi tabay portakis pa vota pa ang hindi based on those fairy tales. Ipaso ng lack of understanding kung sa fairy tale kung nota possible basta de nos context di país, de nos context di gobernação, nos context di kung nos departamento nata traha. Mita kere ko indeed fago batin swing voters nanta bay ta mas skeptical about that, pero tam sinado na bun chance anto basta bona measure up then bye mita bay sa kung otro gente ko porta su fairy tales so na interesting once again. So it's to go into one of the questions that we got. Entonces, I have pretty interesting questions. I appreciate everybody who sent in questions. Pero una pregunta na tao tata si boda pensa, from your knowledge, obviously, ba estudiar na Holanda, tu quiere Holanda, ta un país onde bota wak, hopi coalition, right? Kultur su pros and cons kasi ita bien con ele. Si nos tafal contigo di noticia na nasa wako inanta ambesi a causa hopi instabilidade ultimo aya nang afia not being able to meet each other, right? But kira ko na Aruba no está moving away the two big party system. Anto no kermen to no soportar vai ting governo di full party, but that it might differ from these two big parties que nos conoce como the big parties.
As manera que nossa experience cá nós tem duas coalições que consiste de like partido grande, dinanto com dois chiquito e outro tá com mais chiquito. Bom, não tô com bisa chiquito, pero com tem asiento, não tem menos asiento. Anyways, pero mita pensa, even though persoonlijk me no quer, pero me quer sim nós também com outra coalição, pero me não tá seguro se é também tá com partido grande at the moment, which me não sei se Aruba tá claro para esse. Paso, esta mostra nice em teoria, pero me não sei se Aruba sua mentalidade tá clara para esse. Esta é uma hopi cruel, pero esta gewoon politics na Aruba tá hopi complicated. E me tá basic the research I cooking for about 6 years or more, and I ainda me não sei how to improve it. I'm gonna be very honest. So, me tá senti tinha chance que nós também tem coalição a trobe mim, nós se também tá com partido grande. So everything I work na tá sina uncertain to the point que se a mim está na Aruba work na mim não sabe quem befota. I'm gonna be very honest. So essa game te quer tá gewoon nós turting ko wait and see honestly.
Anto ba quer ko ita hard pa nós ting dus coalition work optimally pa sobra ko hina nating maybe political maturity to work together for the betterment de algo, dus for the sake of algo. Paso si mi inota na Aruba pero si nos wak bijvoorbeeld een país que tem echt een two-party system. Na Aruba nos não tem um two-party system, nos tem two big parties, pero not um two-party system. Pero boa com América, por exemplo, não tem um two-party system, anto Botawak ku hopi bills, even though ku in theory turdo sta supposed agree ku hopi dia punto nang nota siele for the sake of just mi no quer basta by accord ku algo ku ababin ko ne so ababin ko nele and I don't want to do that of mi no get on the same page ko bo. And then, see, for whatever reason, not a high majority, then it's basically casi same tax, tanto portate dos articles so differente den gele, pero pa sobra no tia political maturity, dico, hey, obviously no surdos agree ku maioria di tax aqui tá hope importante, and we should pass it, pero ta simplemente pa so minno che donabo bocchiar na modo di bisa, right? But assim, tipo, aqui tá vai tá of tá na Aruba algo que tá impedir que nós tá traga optimally se nós tá papel de bijvoorbeeld multi-party coalitions,
For sure. Paso, okay, me teve essa aqui hopi, pero politics will be complicated. Paso, para o que nang simi wak dia di entregalista, nós tá tem mais segundo líder de partido que o partido mes. Essa é uma indicação que everybody tá kind of in it for their own goals. Paso, me não quer visa personal gain, pero instead of Bampone Nantura band together and create this super group, them all being separate, the namin indikasyon kawa kumanera, okay, we're not doing this for the island, we're doing this for ourselves. But again, this is my observation and my immediate my conclusion, all me. Pero
but it is an informed conclusion, right? An educated one. So, me quer say tamit importante pa take into account. Like you said, not everything that you say is law or fact. pero mita hay importante si po nossa conscious ko some opinions untiki mas informed, educated maybe than others, and that's okay too, right? Pero yeah.
But I also think the fact kumita sinti kumimese constantly duna disclaimer about my opinion on politics, tambeta direct reflection di nos cultura na Aruba, okay, me saying mi chiar bijvoorbeeld partido sinta su somino, bisando partido tradicional of partido novo, mi chiar stabilidad, automaticamente que men mita ouderwets, mita close-minded and so, no, Aruba tiki instabil. There's more going on que nós expect, mas nós pensa que okay, nós vota com gente, nós sim minister, that's it. Se coisa vai dor, tá o minister não atraha, pero nós olvidar que nós tem diensten nan tame, que tem diretor, que nan tame tá toma nang mesmo decisão. Dus como ministro me pode avisa Carolina, há na bo departamento no tour também visti verde. Pero se o diretor bisa que não, na mi departamento no tour visti blau, na final do dia o diretor tá sunkuta toma el last decision. Dus wanneer coisa assim nós outra take into consideration. Pero this is me go a little off topic, but this is literally how it is.
But it is important. Lembra sobre se me escuta conversations, right? Anto bida quero que I happen to have this knowledge pa sobre comida traha in the government's bureaucracy. Anto bida quero que bota quero anto bida quero the type of position committee ta bita dunami insight A by all means. Pero se me wak, por exemplo, a maneira de wak promessa não político como tinha agora aqui depois de estar trabalhando como policy advisor para quase 7 anos me tá wak tem coisas me tá como cute like cute that you say you want to do this pero me tá wonder and hoever maneira baba e check bolei nang ito obviously não sai coisas que foi que bes misal local que bijvoorbeeld mi area que me tá trabalhando tá deal with dus me por escuta hopefully hora renda tá bisa algo que tá maneira super irrational pero me tá wonder and hoever basta coisas que portanto even zona appealing para me que tem te marcam com outro ministério nang e outro departamento na me tá bisa okay se tá zona hopefully leuk anto lá me vai wak, mas com coisas que tá hincado em outro, anto would that even be possible? And sometimes it could be, se você tem maneira para bisa alignment division entre o partido entre o minister, entre o departamento nang, right? Pero ting ora no tem alignment of a priorities nang nota inan. Então me tá haya falta de acknowledgement de the people who are doing in the work. Pa sobra portava bem de lá onde como partido onde podia pensar essa aqui tá prioridade na Aruba fala assim anto at this point me tá como show me the data and show me the facts why is that a priority me pensando que não tá pero me sempre vou explicar me de como me sempre vou explicar me se de barai com que tá trabalhando everyday work de gente anto você tem hora você escuta me coisas mas sim isso aqui é disaster anto eu me também okay you're appealing to my emotional side pero ora como vai walk the facts me também so are you gonna spend government money on something that is not really a priority? Like, I don't know how I feel about that, right? But you appeal to my emotional side.
Me de echt hari pa sobra. Okay, amigo nos conhece outro on a personal level.
Yes.
So bossa ora ku cierto kabay di campaña sali how I react with my close friends.
Yeah.
But so that's my safe space. I have my friends in there. This me sama to share my opinion in there. If I mention un specific kabay di campaña because me no can target anyone directly. Pero sitting uno eta I don't know, ora que la sali ku su focus on people of gente no exterior, mi tomar en serio, no sin tanto problema no sector público, anto bota basic to focus arriba gente no exterior, mi tomar okay, I don't like that. Pero un cosi con mi kerbisa, ta ku mi tata dunami this pro tip ku eta help me every time come meste vota ta ku campagnata governata outro. So sempre ora ku mi ta mosa me tinha bisa que me tinha liberdade para escolher para quem me tá vota para você tá com nossa guarda na casa. Dus ora quando me tá assim mesmo onderzoek me tá mandar okay quem mi te sinti da representa a me como persona. And I go in. A me tawag man okay, na tuta parlamentaryo din tempo di social media, pa sa work na po go back. By wak live ng di open bar ay just mo pa palabra. Reunion ng publiko.
Yes.
But go back, manera, si yung hena na throw in tantrum ng parlamento, that's not how I want my leader to be. Sino da kung kami prime minister ta, dus may sa manera, okay, that's not for me. And then now, minsan di ko sa explica kung mita vota, pero I feel like it just goes hand in hand.
Yes.
Pero gewoon, just knowing ko, hena ng, like, politiko ng kaya voto. At the end of the day, that's their goal. Nangke vote pa so nangke either sinta ng soft, nangke drin sa parlamento, what and all. Pero just sabiendo ko, bosa ko when that ora ko nang drienta, ting hopi otro hende tu handa desisyon by the end of the day, como minister, botra bauta, mita kere just saka potreat and that's it. I feel like that helps. Paso pa by vota pa manera, okay nga bisa kita by being ku, I don't know, like, mita by say it. Mita by vota pa partido ko, tabay po ng kastel, di ba yaman nota, mita by vota pa partido ko, tabay diretsa sektor publiko by vota. Now I feel like I'm just ranting.
No.
Pero anyways.
But I think you said something very important, right? Nos ting acceso na asina hobby informasyon agora aqui. Anto mitahaya falta di fact checking. Oh, so some people do it. Riba mani social media comments, right? Di ora nanta post algo anto bating hena na ne comments ang fact check. Pero mita kere hobby mang tamara tambe mara literally sa cosa ko no per share of mara dur di miedo di repercussions anto mitabay basta tuna vorbet ng by all means anto lumitende if I get a repercussion pero bitato ng training a couple of days ago anto ito gender-based violence prevention training, right? Anto ito hopi interesante ko sobra batatinghan na di diferente departamento ng NGOs, EGOs anto I mean, na finalidad no sa share anto turhen ta agree ko basta basic line the issues lang anto kikulo ta basic things ko nos mester and at some point mabisa algo ko momento ito to di controversial pero después mahaya sa ko hende it resonate with people which I think is nice pero minsan basta mitahaya ko as we think about Aruba no sa gusto bisa no sa high income country anto ko nos GDP ta alto kumpara ko otro islang etc. Pero si mi escucha turo departamento na ipapya, anto, basta share ng concerns, do share ng shortcomings lang, no shortcomings po sobrang nang no care, pero kung nang noting resources, be it human or financial, mitabisa no sa generally zonando man ng third world country, anto man yung país pobre, basta man yung tiki embarrassing, man anto, mitabisa, basta ta sinti ka say ta ka line ko porta image ko to being so das manerba bisa right si boto bin papi ko mi about focusing about ang kasiri ba yamanuto of manihende ko not may bano na rugo fagasina bisa oh my gosh are you having a conversation with these people for example right the people that are doing in the work day in and day out inojis papiando ko nang pasobra ko awin ang tunti kirabianto na tinga bay round sa kong hende pero generally wake statistics y data ko hopi dia lugar ang aki portano tani bawas quanto informasyon ng tini pa por tuma desisyon ng based on basta manehong undisputable statistics ko por bisa esaki ta un problema of esaki ta un prioridad of esaki nota and then basta you kind of can move forward ku ese anto bisa although no see access to so much no see sino hobby miedo toch dari nos kultura i mi te kere toch ting hobby hende ku nota do the homework di ba anto basta si boti un duda about algo there is so much ko bopor haya back iko bopor manet double check bopor subi online even imisale sa leita muilek etc pero nasing AI lagami sa boso, amin also yalay tampoco, and I have been forced to work with legislation for the past 7 years. Pero, ato po siya, pero sitting cost ng kuta new complicated cost ng otro departamento ng of otro ministeryo na mit kong copy-paste text ding ChatGPT, anta mit bisele simplify ko skipami. Mane, tell it to me ding simple human words pa mi por comprender kiko sa kita bisando. Anto you would be surprised, bota salya fu. Are we not invested enough in these decisions? I don't know.
I think election kinang si, because I feel like election kinang ta mas crucial kung nosta pensa, so I feel like people are more interested this time around. I am kind of working on how to make, okay, it's like there is some nawerki, pero manera politics for dummies, like you have math for dummies, like what an oak for dummies. So it's just that, like making it understandable, because I'm working on it in the election kinanang tang election ko nas joke with, you know? Mane biya pa sa sigumi siyang ipiko hende voto pa un partido of Hermans minuta kara logistics out of my head, pero mita manera, are you for real just because it was a joke? Pero tambe, ito show tambe ko, okay, hindi tawag politics as a joke. Meanwhile, politics is not a joke, you guys. Like, politics sa lahat, like, in your everyday life. Politics sa belasting. Politics sa motivo di kono ting terreno pa trahakas na Aruba. Politics sa everywhere. There's, you know, I don't understand why people don't see it as something serious. Nanda just waka man carnaval, like, okay, cada 4 años ting bochincha de mi barrio, gente de viste un cierto color, and that's it. Meanwhile, it's like, no, you guys, this is real life. Pero maybe I'm just too passionate. Pero it's just the truth. So.
Anto, it is the truth. Anto, may yung question ko to sort of go into that as well, right? Un young person, bisa ko, kung before you to convince people around us kuta importante pa vota, especially first-time voters. Pa sobra, pagkabi mention ko sang hopi importante, anto, I do wanna say, manera ba bisa, pa crese de un caso na te sake, ito normal pa di politica, pero ito normal pa vota critico, same, right? I think that's what makes us compatible. Pero, hopi hende portando ta crese de un caso sina portando ti un more traditional culturally upbringing, anto no que sea algo malo, es just diferente. Anto ese porque me anco si botin je socio je sebe aya 2021 pointas bona foto ainda probably bono a deal ku impact the politics in go life as of yes. Si bo parents not a papya ko sang aki kubo, then maybe you don't know how it impacts your taxes, how it may impact bo possibility di haya un terreno or not, right? Din futuro. Portabo no tin yung idea ko sa kita bay impact dia di mayan ko. Portabo no ni sa ki proseso bo mayor na pasadori jele pa hayon school pabo, por example, right? How it might impact kupo ng escolar. Si bo no abiba afo nunca bo no tin yung idea ki katapan no tin as it way, por example, right? Kuto cover at least bo curative care, which is a lot kumpara ku hope otro país, no? Anto, Batabisa, how do you convince this group of people of Congo por lago ng sinti of you know, a little bit to the best of their ability, ku this is important, and to even though ku award in momento agi na no por sinti a possible impact ku decisions ku por waro hasi ding 3-4 años por ta long lasting ting kosang ku por reverse iting kosang bono por reverse as that easy. How can we contribute to that sense of importance to the young generation?
That's the golden question, pero sadly enough, meeting gente around my age, I'm 29 for context, kuni anano to vote because they don't see the importance of it. So it's like an ongoing issue. Pero I think it's just I think it's gonna, ito ba durang 3 elecciones si pabuak like proper change this time around. Si we could just convince one person kung nang voto ta di nang mes, nang voto no ta di nang familia, nang voto no ta di nang amistades, so nang voto ta di nang mes. That's like kinda how I would go about it. Pero tambe, ita tiki tricky because like before si voting mayor ng kota full-blown pa un partido anto aboting a desire pa voto pong otro, mi po comprende kung portalo botin tiki miedo di ba? Say hey ma, hey pa of whoever manera ami ke voto pa tal and plats van tal. And I can understand maybe that's not a conversation you want to have, but at the end of the day, bo voto ta bo right as a person, ibo voto ta di bo mens. So I just want to stress that. Pero it is an issue, so hindi na to gusto vota. Mane, now I'm just gonna rant a little, pa sobra constantly hindi sa amin subilista. And like, what na lang mi vota agora kinana? O mita vai subilista expecting 8 sing voto of zo, ano mita hay 45? Nee, I mean we said stabilidad, we said sure about it. Yeah, no. Nanta ko vakansie, mi mes yung primo, to manera, pero 6 de dezembro mi na dai pa vota, I believe. Like,
what do you mean? Change your vacation? Hello?
Cambia a flight. It's the one day you gotta vote. Use your right, guys.
Bisa haya ba bisa algo would be interesting ko. Honestly, being the person that I am, I tend to be very altruistic. Thus, the type of person I look for a vote as, but this is part of like the greater good. But maybe indeed I should change the rhetoric a little bit into making it about that particular person. Like, this is about you. Anto basa? Kung isa ito impact abo. Anto, ko Bibano din era kung students tend to be a little bit more individualistic anto basta nos que sinti ko sa unique and something that might be a good way. So for the person that asked that question, puro kung ba por sell it to that person as a gain for them rather than maybe a group.
Yeah.
Pero may ba mention algo hope interesting namin about manesi ko di miedo di papi ko parents. I have this thing, which is really funny, but I don't tell people who I voted for. Ano, may ko to my parents, anto, basta it's a running joke na mi familia pa sobra pature this basi cada vote pa area so di ayanang nanta hunga agasing game, no? Anto may say the polito, no? Anto peva vota, no? Anto isiki ko to like it is my right to keep it secret. Imita by exercise it. Ino ke men guminota critico because I am and people have full-on discussion ko nang about kiko mita pensa di basa. Pero I grew up with that as well. My parents porta I have full conversations about something. Anto nanta bisa na final de dia ami sota dinge voting but A. Anto you don't need to know. Anto mi pobisabo mes mavota pa Pedrito Juan. Anto mavota pa I don't know Maria Santa. You know nobody will know. Dus mita kero ko porta pa hena nang ko ti un tiki muita tame ko family pressure, and we will talk a little bit about that next week. Pero if you have to play along, papo sinti safe, pasobra by all means, it's scientifico politica por la gahiana sinti unsafe in households. Do that. Pero korda ko no matter what, ding a voting booth, it's you and you only. Anto por exercise the right to choose whatever you want to choose. So don't forget that. Well, mama ibotata no da to go in there. So you know.
Yeah.
You are fine.
People romanticize voting a little. Me sinti ito one of the few things que nos tienen vida que letterlijk panos mes. Because it's fully anonymous. Y bota haciendo algo, bota voicing your right for yourself. So, pesay, ami gusta vota. Pero mi manera, you know, it's the one thing I have for me. A decision agita di me. Like, even si a persona haya un voto, qual di me, it's fine. Because I believe ko bota representa ami bo. So, I know.
Yes, no, I agree. Second time, this is an interesting question. How do you foster critical thinking during election seasons and periods?
Oh, I like that question too. Okay. No sa papi over the fact-checking ka. Vorala wala kinanan ko almost everything on the internet. Vorala ultimo I don't know. I remember starting Facebook in 2009. So from 2009 until now, for sure, manes yung partido bisa kumanera no sa hasi saki it's very easy to go back kumanera pero na binti chete ba kampanya over the saki and you didn't do it. You know, it's a little easier now to just go back and be like, pero turbiabo to bisa go ba hasi saki pero orabota yung parlamento behave like this. Even though, you know, so it's very easy like to be like, you know, go back and check. Tambi, I would say like being aware a biased or fake news please do not use Facebook as your only source of information. Think so many pages either against opposition of thing for against gobierno. So please do not use Facebook as your only source of information. Misako staatsregeling bijvoorbeeld available online if you want to take a look at that and like broaden your knowledge. stuff like that. This one, please look beyond Facebook is how I say, like, tota manera pa foster it. Yeah, because I thought about doing your own research, asking questions, not being afraid to having open discussions kuhenda. I know it's easier said than done. Pero I'm meeting friends and ku avota pa diferente partido. Meeting friends and go to full-blown partido, meanwhile, mi familia da full-blown otro partido. And we still talk because ami kasi, okay, pakiko abot of voting for them. Pakiko but resonate so much with them. So, you know, and again, like, cada ku campagnata uncos y gobernata algo full diferente. I cannot stress that enough. Please no fall for the you know, the facade of no facade, pero it promises tan kuno sabay pone asphalt ding tour barrio, and then that's not happening. Of no sabay kita belasting, and you know that cannot happen. You know, no sabay all those things, just know kiko por, kiko no por. Pero I will help you guys with that over the next couple of weeks. Rest assured. But yeah, no. Itame focus on the pressing issues. Kiko abo como hende, kiko bukewak mejora. Manera mi personal cause ta ko mi quer sector público mejorar, because eventually mi quer buy back Aruba, which is also like issue que nos escucha over constant. Nos quer no estudiante ng the exterior bin back Aruba. But it's hard because bijvoorbeeld I'm meeting those masters of mita kaba those masters mita bayaga Aruba to mita bahay trabaho di telefonista. I'm not gonna do that. No komita pensa komita any better than anyone else, pero gewoon me estudia algo because I want to make a difference, pero I get no chance because 40 años sa sisaki of nos ting Clotilde de posisyon inana, we can do nothing about it. This, you know, it's a little complicated. Pero just focus like quem pode representar abo como persona. That, and please gotta go, you know, campagnata si gobernata, something completely different.
Mi quiere algo ko pagria mi tava piano com Fran tambe. Alla vida prem se la puntra mi mi che sa chi go bo voting process tanto come process to getting to a vote tanto mi te sente di un buon process, ma sa però it's like, what do I know? At ma share ko rin, look, we process is similar. That was nice. Was that to hear pa sobra?
Yeah.
This is a person kumitahaya kuta. Ito yung brain in there. Anto eta mitahaya la wise. Was itong hino kumita pape ko nila about everyday issues. Anto mi kera share sa ki kuhende pero mi te quiere algo con nostra haya falta di gele or mi ta papia con hende ta anto ku should be in my opinion first step ta lesa even kort kiko e partido ng inherent goal ta supposita kiko ng basic pa kiko nang ta existing überhaupt, right? Kiko ta ng grote lijnen view of life. Bampo na asina. Pasobra esse kaba por hopilihe ponebo bisa okay me 100% not about aligned to any of these like four parties or whatever. Ante tabay kita asino hopi stress ato mi te quiero ku e tendenza con os tinta con os visa no pero nanting un politico den e grupo eta pape hope bong anto eta bisa esita para pe etc bla 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 anto it is literally bla 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 so e persona e un individual e no matter con leuke ta of whatever no por pasa over di emeta di e partito anto meno pensando che partito no po evolve or whatever, that's not what I am saying at all. Pero may kaya pa sa consciente ko un dynamic basta shining star in there is nobody si not fully aligned ko party views anto ting ora mi ta kere nosta get lost in that basta nosting lista nan ko have you know the full amount that they can have 29 hende anto portate 29 hende pa kere bata haya un hende ko ta align kubo pero si not align ko party ideals po bula ariba kaya baw anto sa kita pakikita importante po way back iwak right reunion ni parliament because we have seen this happen una ko bata haya shining star ta mane succumb to decisions the party of nang takis pa mane rebel anto it comes at a cost to them pa sobra na final de dia si party ideals not align with them then it may backfire Anto mita kere ko seta step ko mita haya sina hopi hende. So anto focus on the person. Anto mita kere seta bay back na kung politika ta wara hiba tambe mani ami tabay hasi I ami por I ami tabay hasi e cambio. Anto it's not an individual thing but tabay ta even si bo haya suficiente voto pa bo bayan parlamento pa bo biro o minister, you are one person ding is sea of departments of policy advisors of department heads, legislation. You are that one person. No me no bisco bota insignificant, pero mitawa hope mas value ding comprende kub abo kuta gritando I phone ta comprende borol ding tu rese. Kuboda trying to sell yourself as a rock star, right?
Sí, paso, no, mita full agree ko, basta tame, mita sinti como un candidato, tame mo mesa sa que partido bota subiendo, because bijvoorbeeld boting, okay, mita wa parlamento, bijvoorbeeld let's go back to a topic of tempo ko na tata bezig ta fight pa casamento di mesmo sexo.
For example, yes.
Di kong tingin, amin lokal mi la confrontata, di kong botariba un partido social democrat ku Republican values of conservative values. Dus kostang asina itame you know that topic
yes,
topic
ma'am. Yes,
like oh my god, because I'm like,
do people even understand those terms? Mani say tami mi mani hende sa nombre dan di partido, pero ora ko nang baile sa mi te escucha hende bis mani sim say partido aki mi te hayta mas progresista ko otra beta mani literally there's name anto says no. You know, I don't understand, but it says no, so you will never get my vote. So if ako ba number ta carga un value ko I can never see myself aligned with is a no for me. Pero do we even understand that? But assim hindi ko no sa capable pa comprender. Para tawa pa explica un tiki that. Maybe tell us a little bit about that.
I mean, naturally, tur partido to stand for something within like Democrats, Social Democrats, Christian Democrats, or like I heard something neoliberal, and then within otro partido ko is I'm not sure what they stand for because like what they preach and what nantere ba papel not the same. So, that's a good topic to discuss. So that's what I will be tackling next.
Yes.
Thanks for the idea. Because it's like, where to start? It's like the course. Politics is so complicated to explain. Because we made it complicated.
Yeah, because we're humans, right? And we love that.
Yeah.
Pero
we
mi
do
quiero
that.
ko seta un ejemplo di algo ko no sa haya falta di gele. Oro ko bata akong partido. Nanturti yung website at this point mi quiere. Often yung about section. But on Facebook, see if you don't, venture beyond that.
Yeah.
Look up the words. Literally. Mane.
Yeah. And do they nanta resonate ko abo as a person? Or are you just doing it pasobra but nasa ding kuna inanang and it's all you know?
Exactly. So bili ba ChatGPT anto busca social democrat, what are values? Anto eta ba scoop yung parpabo anto si but sinti ko después di pasaribelista is like I do not absolutely resonate with this, then should you continue investing? Vor algo temporada di election anche tun tigi partico anto I would like to hope ko no being wise ko no tempo y energy right where we invested. Think about that. Think about ano sa hingkang enerhiya anto use the internet to the best of your ability. No solamente Facebook, pero turo otro website na si itong tigi komplikado, pero thank goodness, siguro ko sa GPT ting otro AI platforms, whatever. Bopor lahat kasi bobi itong tigi mas fácil. Anto, enkele ko yung excuse, pabo nota informa.
Yeah, I agree with you. Pero thankfully, tama yung ko bisa kuting hobby platforms now. There's buting bijvoorbeeld Vota Pakico I know is coming back. Kuta manera there to educate people. Tama. I hope that I think debates. I'm not gonna lie, I haven't.
Just maybe November. I know for sure.
See? Okay, just maybe November. Net mi kaya sa minuto siguro di datum.
Sí.
Pero okay, just maybe November this.
Debate
national. Yeah. We're doing more pa manera inform people. This. Sapre, eleksyon din natin kada hopi crucial, imitação ti ação ti que expandem pa sobra nos pode go either way, like either nos sim coalição a trove, pero nos sim coalição partido grande com partido chiquito, of a trove partido tradicional, partido novo, pero qua partido tradicional, because essentially tu tem leader novo, or not really, I mean, it's so, as like, this is literally my thoughts every day before bed, like, oh my gosh, 6 de December, corta pa ita, maybe I need more hobbies, pero, you know,
But siente que nos mese brace, nos mes portava pa possível período tiki rocky. E me te pondre aqui para sobre mim amar que me ku ora como tá atrás de departamento, right? We continue to function. I mean, nós queremos funcionar, pero é da hobby interesting tem ora como tá waco tem cambio não. É todo mundo tem tempo se você vira minister ou se você parlamentário para compreender se você não está bem do mundo do setor público com o departamento onde trabalha. Então, obviously, se você não está, even se você bem para o setor público, se a mim se somehow eventually vira parlamentário, então me tenho que vai deal com o departamento ng I don't know, que tem tomar com infraestrutura. I have no idea how they function, right? Para sobre não está departamento que me tem involved with. É todo mundo tem tempo para compreender, para compreender quem é o seu rol. Basta que quando hasi, não tá hasi, you know?
Basta, me da pensa tour partido of like tour minister eventually to get that culture shock. Di manera, non so pode chegar to be like, okay, mayang construction ri mayang manoto ta começar, because it doesn't work like that. There are red tapes, guys, pero
and they are there for a reason, right? But evita dictatorship vibes going on.
Oh my god. Lobo ba Disney ri ba yaman, to be honest. I'm kidding. I'm really funny with
I listen, Aruba the hobby color first of all. This means that I saw me somehow construct my own bubble, the air conditioning around it. I might consider it. There are lots of people in the heat. I don't know. It's not for me. I don't think it's for me.
I don't know either.
It's a no.
Pero basta say that it lurks in the politics, because sometimes you just gotta laugh about it, because it's like, what reality are we living in? This
Mita kere maneva bisa a reality ko minesa lang to go through culture shock. Minesa lang i-parlamentaro nang mita kere ko si you know, this should make us afraid, obviously, pa partido na putting like new people that we don't know or whatever. That's not what I am saying. Pero me pensa siguro nos meses está consciente que there is a period onde coisa não vai estar tiki mane ramala, and that's okay. Hopefully it resolve here. Pero ora me da escucha partido ng, and that might be also the thing. The promise ko na vai hasi ko sang ding mane first, I don't know, whatever number of days.
Oh, shing dia. I promise shing dia. But I feel like it's ideology tiki other way at this point, because you know who that's not possible.
I don't think people
by the
don't
time
know. I mean, me digere ko hen no ta buwas ko say no ta possible. Nanta kere ko ding shing dia por cambia mane costa. Onto I haven't seen it.
Let's be honest, team partido needing 8 years to logra, because both are spending more time pagando candela than actually gobernando. I see it as that. So nos visita just realistic como okay, essentially I would say no stop voting for someone who po hold the ship above water, because there's a lot kunos no sa about, and it's beautiful though, like
I think so too.
But very I really like politics, guys.
Me too.
So to me, I'm enjoying, like, continue. Pero in reality, when you backtrack, it's like, oh no, guys, so supposed to fix this now.
Pero mita share ku eta interesting. I mita quiere ku we should not take it with a grain of salt, pero see ku wisdom and understanding. It's not personal. It's not personal in the sense ko it's not an attack on you si kosang nota by por ta manera bo chiaro falgasina, pero personal enough bo comprender ko it will impact you positively or negatively, basta anto mita kere no cinco por haya a happy medium onde ko bota comprender e say yeah, and to go with that, thought into go decision-making process, hopefully.
Yeah.
Then if
will
there's...
see.
Yes, I am so excited for Summer 6 as well. See, I'm generally excited to work. Kiko results on the
me
way
too.
Basta, Kiko by study nos país by coming years, and the sounds of like the people steering it, right?
Sí, mane, to be honest, yeah, may tamay bittersweet kung may note pavota.
So
So yeah, may tingko ka ba otro masters, pero ito ko nice. Ito nice to me because mita sinti ko mita finally de un very objective space anto may pawak politics na Aruba for what it is, and gewoon observe it, admire it, analyze it, and then of course apply my degree and my passion. So I'm very excited about that, but I am like hoping sa kung tayo pavota because ami gusta un dia di ba vota, kung tayo may passport, kung may bilyet. I love it so much. But hopefully kinanahulanos tayo vota soon though, because guminano talo grano kay gobyerno.
Again.
So it's fine.
Yeah, you will have your voting age. You'll be fine. Lens, leave people with anything. Algo ko boto sin importante no sa touch base budget, pero boto sin importante pa gente. Keep in mind, in the coming almost 2 months, really. A month. It's not 2 months. It's a month and a half. Kuno sting pabaya work.
It's coming in quick.
Yes, like 45 days or something like that. Oh my gosh, wow. Kaya ko the course who will leave people with hopefully to resonate with them.
I think me the way G's gonna echo what I've been echoing the whole time. Please kampanyan ta unkos i gobernata otro. Please don't fall for all the beautiful promises. Do your research. I know it's a lot of work and we don't have the time because we're all busy, pero this is serious. So if you can take the time to so many platforms, so many people trying to come together to address this issue, there's material not a falta, the just un question di botinko hasye and vota pa bomens voto ta one of the few things we have in life kuta bo own decision, ita anonimo, do it for you. And yeah, that's basically what I can stress about. And if anyone has any questions, feel free to come at me. I'm going to talk about politics. We can, pretend to have coffee and have a good time. So,
where can people find you?
On Political Lynn on Instagram. So just shoot me a DM and we'll have a conversation. And let's just make politics something that we can talk about instead of something we just do every 4 years.
I agree. Thank you so much. Thank you for obviously share your thoughts with us today. But through your page, I appreciate it. Mita kire ko esta parte di hasi conversação roni politica mas accessible e part of everyday life rather than manera babisa, no? Algo that just happen after every 4 years. So thank you.
Yeah, thank you for the invite. Amigo sa chat ko bo. To me, this was just us on FaceTime.
Right.
And yeah, sa ating pariwayente. But to me, that was a dynamic. I'm just catching up with you, girl. So I had a great time.
Thank you. Me too.
Thank you.
All right. Well, Lynn, I will catch up with you later, as we do.
Yes, you will. No worries.
Mita espero ko avenos para papia algo insightful kuboso, anto kuboso para sinti, I don't know, in some way connected to the information ko sa share. Mita kere atrobe no sa de un periodo hopi hectic. Ta fini aya, ting turcos could happening fini aya, this the holiday season, etc. This acknowledge pa momentos ko some emotions might be heightened. Kung portang tininos, untiki overwhelmed, untiki stressed out. So be patient with yourself. Nos tabay pa untiki mastery ba essay outro si mang. So mitahay importante pa nos make sure ku nos stay sane during this time. Election ta right before the big holidays, right? The Christmas, Hanukkah, whatever you celebrate, Kwanzaa, whatever. Pero tour happening in that month. So minolo wak a bunch of people maybe upset with their families pasobra ku temporada politica go nasty or whatever pero bang ta consciente so si pabo eta safer pa evita cierto conversation by all means do so ikora ku eta temporada anto después vida ta sigidrei dus ta conscious tambe ku maybe hurtful things ku people might say porta más long lasting to this election period. So let's be conscious as well y trata otro con respeto. Me just queria say, I hope you have a good Saturday. Resto di dia pa emocionando getting ready for trick or treating and to be getting ready for big Halloween parties. I hope you have fun. Be safe out there. Do not drink and drive. Zorg pa transportation service. I don't know. Kailangan tamayangan to walk like horrible news. So I'm just putting that out there. Let's make better choices. Yeah. I will see you again next week. Be nice, be kind. Thank you to my awesome sponsors for allowing me to talk about politics today. Thank you to Gain, to Laroche for staying, to Total, and thank you to our awesome guests as well. Like I'm sa si posting any questions so sabay ting diferensya psikologo ng otro si Mang papapi ariba emotions around family fini aya elections so si posting pregunta ng tokante essay specifically do send them so we can have them. Anto yes, nos lo sige papi ariba, what's happening in the zeitgeist, which is politics right now. Bye. I'm Carolina, and I am the host of Sincerely Carolina, a series of educational conversations about current social issues with local and international experts. Make sure you tune in every Saturday on Cool FM from 9 a.m.